Okay, guys, welcome everybody. How we doing? Hope we're good. Hope we're fine, and hope we are great. Let me adjust the camera a little bit, and I think it's perfect and fine now. Basically, I want to know if you guys can hear me clearly, and if the sound is perfect on your end. I'll be going through the comment section and I'll be responding to the comments briefly. So we still have a couple of minutes to uh, get the ball rolling. So let's share the live stream, guys. Let's share the live stream. Let's do a share of the live stream. Okay. Let's do a share of the live stream while I go through the comments. So you have Munachi Stella saying hi, Shifu. Hey Munachi, how are you? Hope you're good. Zamira, good evening, Daddy. How are you, Zamira? Hope you're great. Timothy says good evening, Shifu. How are you, Timothy? Choice Dawadu says good evening, sir. How are you, Choice? Queensley says GM. Queensley, how are you doing? Hope you're good as well. So we're streaming on our four platforms today, which is quite awesome because we don't have any issues. So we're streaming to Facebook, YouTube, X, and also Twitter.tv. So if you're connected on X, kindly do a repost of the video. If you're watching on um, YouTube, kindly like the video and share the video. If you're watching on Facebook as well, kindly do. If you're watching on YouTube, kindly do a share of the video as well. And if it's on Facebook, you know what to do. Yoshi says, GM Shifu. Yoshi, how are you? Kingsley says, good evening, Shifu. Kingsley, how are you? Hope you're good. And I hope you're fine. So I can recall I had an issue the last time with this stuff. But I have to be pretty sure I'm doing it right. Okay. Okay, Kingsley said we can hear me clearly. Fantastic. Timothy says we can hear you. Sound is perfect. Monachi said we can hear you. Sound is perfect. Okay, awesome. Good to know that the sound is great and working fine. So I'm having quite an issue with the connection on Facebook. So let me see if I can get that sorted out, and then we should be able to actively get the ball rolling across all the platforms. So someone, I can see the comments. Guys, like the video, share the video. Okay. I'm still going through the comments still. Inkasiobi says, "Good evening, Shifu sir. Greetings, mom. How are you? How are you doing?" Zamira says we can hear you. Jeffrey says GM. Dominic says, "Welcome back, boss. Good to see you again." Yes, guys. Good to see you guys too. On the session, have we hope we've been enjoying ourselves and hope we've been enjoying the season, and also importantly, hope we'll be making money in the season. Hope we've been enjoying ourselves and hope we'll be making money in the season that we're in. So if you've shared the video, let me know if you've shared the video, fam. Good evening, Master Shifu, Philip, Ifine Obu. Good evening. How are you doing? Victor Zondo, GM Shifu. It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a while. But we are back today. Today is our post having series number 5 of 5. So we've done the first episode, we've had the second episode, we've had the third episode, we've had the fourth episode, and it's been amazing, each and every one of them. And I think one of the things that pulled me to want to come to hold today's session was the testimonies and feedbacks I we've gotten over the past weeks, even though I haven't been coming out to do a live stream. And I'm like, okay, let's just do the fifth one and then let's get this over with. So today is number 5 of our post having series, and we're gonna do it. Adediji says, "Good evening, Shifu. Looking sharp as always." So thank you, thank you. Michael says, "Good evening, Marcy. Greetings." Philip, your boys, greeting as well. I think they just say he's the first to like. So guys, who is gonna like next? House of Versus handler here. Okay, fam, let's share. Ajibode Victor says, "I miss you, sir." Oh guys, yes, it's been a while. It's been a while coming to talk, to share, and I'm happy to be back to um reveal informations, to teach and to share information. So good to have every one of us. I hope we've shared the video. I hope we've done a share, or what's it called, a retweet, a repost. Let's quickly do that. So we're going to get started. Greetings, Dandy, the chief of the chefs. How are you, Dandy? Hope you're good. I hope you're fine. And Tube Tubekile Sibanda. Good evening, Shifu from Botswana. Tubekile, how are you doing? How is Botswana? Hope you're good and hope you're great as well. Sophia says, "Good evening, Shifu." Good evening, Sophia. How are you? Abiodun, greetings to you, sir. Thou do as well. GM says, "Shifu, trust you are good, sir." I am perfect. I am balling. I am rolling. And okay. uh all right. Okay. Oh, Chika says greetings as well. Greetings to you, Chika. Good evening, Shifu Clement. Greetings, GM Pascal. Pascal, how have you been? Hope you're good. It's been a while. It's been a while. Good to see you on the call, on the live stream. Brian, or our Shifu and who we are rep, it's good to see you. It's been long. Yeah, Brian. It's been a while. It's been a minute. And Shifu is here now. Ade, say greetings. Greetings as well. Ade Ye. Good evening. Solomon James, Izzy Pascal. Greetings as well. Okay, let's get started. So we have a slide for today. We have a slide for today. So the post having event, the bull market is here. The bull season is here. So if we were in a church now, we know what pastors used to say, or all those people used to lead in church services. They would say, "Tell your neighbor the bull market is here." The bull market is here. The bull market is here. And I want you to drop a comment. So type a comment. The bull market is here. Drop a comment. Drop it in form of a comment that the bull market is here. Let's get started. So let's look at what has been happening in the crypto space for the past days and weeks that haven't been on. We haven't done any live stream. What has been happening in this space, in this world? But type on the comment section, the bull market is here. I want to see our comments. I'm going to be pinning it while we drop the comments. Let's look about what has been happening. Let's look a little bit of the news. So I'm going to put myself out of this, and then we're just going to have the screen showing up and not me. So first of all, El Salvador. I don't know if you know the country El Salvador. El Salvador is a country just like the various countries you're all from. But this country president is so unique that the guy has been mining BTC, has been buying Bitcoin, even from the bearish market to the bull market. Can you imagine? Now, imagine if your country is doing what this guy did and their BTC reserves hit $370 million as Bitcoin price crossed 66,000. This country has mined nearly 474 Bitcoins, adding to their state crypto holdings in the last 3 years. This is huge. This is huge. I believe that if this country goes the way it's going, it's definitely going to rise to become one of the richest countries in the nearest future. I strongly believe that. I strongly believe that with the way they are going. Like you see the news here. I know I'm popping up from the slide, but let me see if I can share the screen so we can also see the news right from where it's showing up. So you know it's not just like being said on the slide alone. So if you go to here, definitely this is where the news was dropped by the PRO. This was May 15th, a couple of basically a week ago. It says here the country's Bitcoin office, an official government entity, report that government coffers now hold 5,000 5,750 Bitcoins. I don't know what we think about this, but honestly, this is huge. This is really, 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 really huge. And you can see here it says El Salvador has mined nearly 474 Bitcoins, adding to the state. So the 474 is just additional. So right now is according to the report, they're saying they have over 5,750 Bitcoins. Now just imagine when Bitcoin gets to over $150,000 per one. This country is going to be very rich, guys. It's very rich. And I remember I said something that I don't have a tattoo in my body. I've never done a tattoo before in my life. But if Bitcoin touches $200,000 in this bull season, I'm getting a tattoo, guys. I'm getting a tattoo. I'm gonna draw the tattoo. I'm gonna do a video of drawing the tattoo. I'm gonna post it for you guys. That's gonna be my first tattoo when BTC. touches $200,000, and I'm not kidding. This country is gonna be so rich, so rich. This is really huge, really huge. Let's look at a couple of what other things that has been happening. So we had Notcoin. Yeah. I recall this project Notcoin, right? So we've had Notcoin. A lot of people made money from Notcoin. I got a lot of people who sent me DMs from the airdrop group, right? I know we don't basically always um you know what most people do, where we don't always, should I say, um publicize our wins and project it out there as we should. And as personally, I don't always do it, and I think those who are admins in our communities are also having much of my traits. I would say they're becoming more like me in that area. So, but there were a lot of testimonies I think I saw also within the group chat, in the airdrop group chat, and a good number of people made money from um the Notcoin, right? The Notcoin airdrop, both through Bybit and those who drop on the platform. If you made money from the Notcoin, drop a comment. Let me see how many of you guys also made money. A lot of people made money. I got a lot of DMs as well. And I know it's we're among the first people that were starting talking about Notcoin and the airdrop platform. Kudos to our admins. We have the most helpful and supportive admins in the airdrop community ever in the entire crypto space in the world. And it's a privilege we have them. We are about two, three of them working alongside and helping in that regards within the group, and they've been up to date. I think somebody sent me an amazing testimony. It's funny that sometimes I skip these testimonies. Like I don't know. It's funny I skip these testimonies, and the person said something that was actually it makes so much sense to me, and I will tell you why it makes so much sense to me. So the person stated that she introduced her teenage son. So she's in the bull run group, and she introduced her teenage son into the airdrop group. You see, and the teenage son has started making some money out of the airdrops. It's very I feel so happy about that, because it's more like the whole family is winning. And then there are a couple of persons too who have sent similar testimony. Someone was like, Shifu, I got my sister, and my sister, I'm in your paid group, but my sister is not on the group. My brother is not in paid group, but they are also in other platforms. One said their money is making money from the Bybit trading network. The other one says, I'm happy about this information, because this is basically the reason why we are doing all this, basically to create a family of wealth, a family of abundance, a family of financial progress. And I'm really excited about it. I'm really excited about it. In the coming days, I think I'm gonna my team is working on a couple of the testimonies, and maybe we're gonna be sharing a couple of them as well over time. So um how many of you guys made money from Notcoin? How many of you guys got the airdrop? I want to see. How could you say, GM, are you just coming now? We're saying the bull market is here. The bull market is here. Pinaku says, hope you will have Bitcoin logo tattoo. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be Bitcoin, but it's gonna be something like something simulated to the chart. Something simulated to the chart. I have a concept in mind. I have the concept of like a green, red candles. It's gonna be a tattoo of a candles. Olushola said, GM, welcome, Olushola. So Olushola said he did. Awesome. What my pastor man says no tattoo for you. Okay. All right. Pinnacle says I made money. Great. Kudos. Jube says I did. Awesome. Dominic. So I think that's why so many people are tapping right now, right? So many people are saying they are tapping. They are tapping. What's it called again? There's one people is it tap swap or whatever it's called, I don't know. And I think there's Memfi too. People are doing a lot of this stuff and this. And I think that's the funny thing. The funny thing is that if you're on the airdrop platform, you notice that we've been so way early to all those things, like way early. I don't know if you guys could remember. I even did a video on the YouTube channel for Memfi like weeks or months way back, way back. So I mean, you should have seen the video and all that as well. I know like the marketing team behind the this platforms as well, and they are really doing great as well. And I think I shared this as well. Um, s- Not coin mid missile, awesome. Okay, okay. Wow. Olushira says 3 of my children also made money from Notcoin. Whoa. I love that. I like. I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about this because it's a good thing. I would say it's more of like a dream come true when families are being able to benefit from what we're doing, and that is why I am not perfect, but I will just keep on doing my best to give us the right information at the right time and to just get what I can that will be helpful for us. So let's go over to Notcoin onboarded over 30 million new people into crypto. Insane. That is insane. Over 30 million new people. Wow. Bitcoin ETFs gained mass popularity. 937 firms around the world has shown interest in BTC ETFs, fueling speculation of BTC crossing $100,000 as it surpasses gold ETF. Do you know the crazy thing, guys? This is the crazy thing. Go to mainstream social media now. Everything that they've been said on mainstream, I have told you guys way earlier. I've given you guys hints. Right now, we are seeing prediction of BTC touching $100,000 in this summer. Remember what I said, you guys, that Bitcoin is going to create a new all-time high as we approach the summer, and even as we enter summer, we're going to expect and anticipate a 100k BTC. A 100k BTC could most likely be imminent, and I talked about the Ethereum ETF, and I said a lot of huge things. And if you've been keeping up with the informations I've been saying, you discover that what is going on in the mainstream media. The first we talked about the rush, the demand, and what we are seeing is just the beginning. I would call this, guys. Let me put it this way: we are at the beginning of the end. We are at the beginning of the end. Philip says those admins in the airdrop group are very consistent, like Boss Shifu himself. Yeah, they are very consistent. So let's share the let's make sure you are always reaching out to more people, sharing the good news of what is happening in the House of World through the free communities, and get more people onboarded so they can make more money like you are making money, and have more testimony like you are having more testimony. I mean, we are doing this for free, and therefore we want to help more people get to benefit and maximize the opportunity that there is in the season and the time that we are in right now. So okay. This is huge, right? This is really huge. A lot of things have been happening. So let us go to the website where it talked about the ETF. So that should be crypto.news. And let me see if I can share this. Just defense business. Saying chief of the other defense business population. I have to have Bitcoin ETFs gain mass popularity. So this was actually posted around 19th May. We have about 2 editors on this, John Kiguru and Anjoy Makena. So I think they are both Africans who are the writers behind this report about Bitcoin ETF becoming more popular than the gold ETF. Remember what I said among professional firms, and right now institutional investors now hold over $11 billion in Bitcoin ETFs, driven by the potential for high returns. It is just getting started. This is just getting started because this is insane. I mean, spot Bitcoin ETF represent in 13F filings of 937 professional firms in the US, a stark contrast to gold ETF, which only saw investment from 95 firms. This is crazy. Like, look at the charts. Look at the charts. This is crazy. This is crazy. In this is crazy, and we are just at the tip of the iceberg. But this is the thing here. I keep on saying. Why what I keep on saying is um uh what I keep on saying is um you are you are either going to be on the sidelines or you are going to be in the lines. I always tell people that there are three kinds of people in life: those who are making the news, right? Those who are talking about the news, and those who are watching the news. So you either be among those who watch people making mega millions in this season, or be among those who are talking about people, or you will be among those who are making the millions. And the decision you choose to take or not take will determine that. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. The ball is in your court. We've looked at a lot of things. A lot of things have been happening the past couple of weeks. A lot of things. A lot of things. So let's go over to the next, what we have on the next slide. So how many slides do we have here? So I can see if I can run through all of them very fast. Okay, fantastic. We have 10. So we're on the 6 now. We just have 4 more to go. Now, I want to tell us the ultimate truth to the bull run millions and billions. So I'm gonna be very plain because I've been with us for the past couple of years, back to back, through the last bull run, through the last bearish market, even to this bull run. Like, I've done more than enough, and this is the thing. I'm going to be very blunt with you. Everyone here wants to make billions and millions in dollars in from cryptos in this bull run, and because we know it is possible, because the more things change, the more things remain the same. So history repeats itself. The whole world we live in is just basically a simulation, and we are living in that simulation. So if we understand the hack of the simulation, we prosper out of it, and we know this. We all know this. But this is the truth. We believe it is possible, but this is the ultimate truth. Your portfolio will determine it. Your portfolio will determine. And what do I mean by your portfolio? Anybody who, as of this time, you've been watching my live streams, you've been joining my sessions, and as of today, the 21st of May 2024, you still cannot boast of a minimum of $10,000 crypto portfolio, then you have been failing. Hopefully, you have been failing woefully. If you want to make $1 million in this bull run season, meaning, I'm just using this as an example now. I'm just using it as a basic example. And you cannot even boast of a $10,000 portfolio. How is it going to be possible? How can you do that if you can't even boast of a $10,000 portfolio? I mean, you had the past 1 year, the past 2 years, the past 3 years to build your portfolio. Even if it meant starving yourself, you could have been saving and building, compounding your portfolio to at least $10,000. So that is just like basis minimum. Of course, if you have $1,000 portfolio, you will make money. Of course, if you have a $2,000 portfolio, you will make money. Of course, if you have a $3,000 portfolio, you make money. Of course, if you have a five, you will make money. Very true. But if you do not have at least $10,000, then you will need to work 1 million times extra to be able to get to that $1 million. No jokes about this. So I would say that if you haven't, then I do not really know what to say, because personally, look at me. Oh, someone said, Mr. Shifu, sorry to ask about your health earlier. How is your health now? I believe everything is okay now. Wishing you more perfect health. Thank you, Akindele Tolu. Thank you. Yeah. So One of the reasons I've been off for a while is basically my health. But besides my health, I've also been in a couple of meetings. I've been in a couple of private meetings, private sessions. I've been attending a lot of paid and exclusive events, Web3 and crypto related. And that is because even for myself, I do not want to miss the season. I mean, I didn't miss the previous ones, but because I understand how big the time we are in and the season we are in is, I want to make sure I maximize it to the fullest and I leave no stone unturned. And that is why it seems like I am not running out of information. I cannot even run out of information. I am like a moving, walking pillar of information on a daily basis. And whether I decide to come to do a live stream or not, I will be making money in and out. I mean, I haven't done live stream for a while, but if you're in the bull run group, you'd have seen some of the wins I've been posting a few times, one here, there, if you're in the bull run group as well. Which means doing the live stream and doing this is just like, this is part of charity. Coming to do live stream like part of charity. It's coming to help. I mean, it's because I love teaching and love sharing with people. So that aside, so much money is being made in the space regardless. And this is why anybody who is serious, we're in that season whereby you don't even need to tell people, come and pay for the bull run group, come and get the ETF report. You don't even need that. That anybody that doesn't know the value of plugging into the bull run group, we have themselves to be blamed. Anybody that doesn't know the value of getting access to the mentorship I'm offering this period, we have themselves to be blamed. Anybody who doesn't understand the value of getting the ETF report, we have themselves. In fact, one of the recent persons who paid for the ETF report, I had to tell him that about two of the informations have already escalated, like they've gone high, and so we have to now give him a current information based on data I just recently got in a few weeks and days ago in the previous meetings I attended. So there's always that recent urgent information that could literally change somebody's life. And here I'm telling him that about two of them today, that okay, you could size in about $10,000 into each of the scores, and you're expecting that each of these $10,000 is going to produce like $500,000 for you or $1 million for you over the next duration, over the next period of time, because this information from the ETF report is basically 100% guaranteed. It's different from being in the bull run group. It's a higher class and a higher level for those who want to be there. But now, back to what I'm saying. It all boils down to your portfolio. Your portfolio setting is very important. So you should have been doing every work imaginable that you know that is legal to do to raise enough money and build your portfolio. I mean, build your portfolio. People are making millions of dollars in this space. Meanwhile, and I want, especially those of you who are Africans here, I want you to grow beyond the limit of your mind, because it is possible. It is very possible. Go beyond the limit of your mind. It is possible. I know uh, most Africans feel that for you to really make this big money, you have to do it the wrong way. You have to be fraudulent. You have to scam. You don't need to do all that. If you do it right, you will definitely be super, super rich. And not just really be super rich, you will be having that rich with peace of mind. Peace of mind at the end of the day. Because, I mean, I know there are people who are way rich, like myself, but the funny thing, they don't have the peace I have. Like, I mean, I have peace. I can go anywhere at any time, and I just be myself and I just live my life doing my things as God wants me to do. I have that peace of mind. And why? Because I choose to progress in the right way, succeed in the right way. And if I am doing this, you definitely can do it. And not just can you do it, you definitely can do it better. Way, way, way better. I hope I'm making sense to you guys. So if you have less than $10,000 in your portfolio, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Brace up your portfolio as fast as possible so you can position yourself for the millions. Because you see the way, now this is the thing. You see the way talking about my edge, talking about my edge, you see the way we get to you see the way Ethereum skyrocketed in a couple of days. A couple of these meme coins skyrocketed in a couple of days. The same thing I talked about, and that's the same thing that is definitely going to be happening. You know, the funny thing is that in one day, A coin that have been ranging for 3 months, and one day, one single candle, sorry, we cover all the range levels, break through it, create an all-time high, and make so many persons millionaires. But what is the edge that some people have and the others don't have? And that edge is the right knowledge and the right network. And this is what I get to offer to most people, because I've been in the internet industry and the online space for 14 years now. That's going to about 15 years. So basically, that is, I've done a decade and a half in the internet industry. And then I ventured into cryptos, and for about the past 8 to 9 years now. I've been way, way, way long in the industry for cryptos and trading and all that as well. And I've seen the good, I've seen the bad, I've seen the ugly. I've gotten to that point where you could say this is an OG status. An OG status whereby you've met, you deal directly with top informations, top mind in the space, high profile set of individuals, and you get this classified information straight up, directly, not just from virtually but face to face. I attend these meetings, I meet these guys face to face. I go on trips. I'm in fact, next week I have a trip. I'm flying next week. I have another. In fact, for the past, I think I posted this on my the bull run group, that I'm going on a partial vacation. So in the past, for the next 3 months or so, I have a couple of tours and a couple of countries I'm going to meet. And this is the funny thing, that in each of the country I'm going to meet, apart from the time where I'm going to spend and enjoy myself and rest and just have fun, there are events happening in each of these countries, which I will also take a few days to go and learn. And all these events are paid for exclusively. And this is why I have an edge, because I constantly know that what is good is worth paying for. And in the face of value, price is not an equation. Price, in the face of true value, price is not an equation. As long as you know that. And this has been what has kept, if those of you who've been here in the last bull run, if you recall, when I was advertising the VIP in the last bull run, I was publicly advertising about 9 different platforms. 9 of the biggest research platforms in crypto I paid for. I posted their name publicly on the Telegram. You can go there and you will see their names. I paid for them, and I was like, you can decide to go straight to these platforms, check their price, verify it, pay them if you want. But if you don't want to pay them and you want information from me, you're going to get access to all this at the cost of like 1 out of 10, because it was costing me around $25,000 to $30,000 per year to subscribe to all those platforms. And now you can get it for about 1,000 or so. That was in the last bull run, and I did this publicly. But when you do that public, after a while, a couple of them reached out to me and were not happy with it, because these informations are not to be. I shouldn't have publicized it in that way, so I stopped doing that. But I still have access to this, and not just do I have access to those informations, which I'm still paying today. We still have access to way, way, way more than what we already do. Way more than what we already do. So this is what has been an edge for me. This is what has been an edge for me. So above any form of losses, we have much more winning rate, much more gains, much more. And if you want that edge, there's no two-way around it. Pay for information, pay for value. If it is the bull run group, plug in and join. When you join, devour every information, every strategy, every data, everything that is being taught there, every alpha that is being shared, and get the ETF report and get to that 100% guarantee information, so you can chuck in a big amount of funds there, because those are in the ETF report is where you have 1000x kind of alphas in this season. You want to 1000x your funds, 1000, you need to get the ETF report to have access to those kind of guaranteed information that that you're going to chunk in like 5-6 figures, and you can go and sleep and have peace of mind. You're not even bothered at all about that. So I paid for more because I do not want to miss out. I do not want to miss out. I think as we move deeper into the bureau, maybe in the summer, if I have time, I will create time to have like a week for one-on-one. We're going to have like a one-on-one opportunity whereby people can be able to, you can have like, I'm just going to have a personal Zoom session with you for 2 days.
So I'll give each person 2 days, and I might just do that with just 10 persons. 10 persons who like says that genuinely they want to become a billionaire, and I'm gonna have a direct one-on-one with them. Any question at all, any question at all, anything they want to know about my secrets, which I made, I have made, I may never have shared in the publicly, anything at all. These people we have direct one-on-one access with me for 2 days to get this in. So I'll create time for that into the summer, and it will just be just 10 persons, just 10 persons, 10 persons who are really serious to break in. And of course, it will definitely also not be free. So maybe just hope for that. Hope for that. You can anticipate that if that is going to um, happen. Now, in the past couple of weeks, in the past couple of days, and the past couple of months, I've shared several information, and both for those who are in the bull run group and for those who are general, who call our general live streams. You connect on Facebook, on Twitter, on YouTube, both. But this is the thing here. The thing here is that some of these coins, not all of them have done multiple X's. I would say not all of them has, should I say, pumped massively. Let me use that word. Not all of them has pumped massively, which is fine, right? Which is okay. Not all of them have done crazy X's. Yes, true. But now, another thing you get to notice is that even for the ones that have come down in value, you don't want to despise the opportunities. Look at what we are seeing happening these days. Sometimes we are seeing some coins that going down in value for about a month, and all of a sudden they just boom 50x, 100x, 80x. You don't want to look down on any opportunities they have shared. Look at some of the informations I talked about and how they've aged well. Some have scaled well. So let me share the screen, right? And just talk about two, share like two we talked about. So I've been talking about CHRO since the ending of last year, right? So from since the ending of last year, I started talking about this CHRO. And then you can see here from 0.1, right? Below 0.1, actually 0.07, right? It got to an all-time high of 0.5. And I think a couple of times posted posted the what's it called, the testimonies. That's like an 800%. And then guess what, it's been retracing ever since. And even if you got in on the bottom from this retracement, you'd have been up about 100% as well. And all of this kind of whatever still has like potentials and stuff. I mean, look at this coin ILV, right? I know I mentioned ILV as well. Look at ILV from $40, it went to 150, $60, and that's like a 450% up. And then it's been retracing heavily since March. And guess what? Since the 15th of May, basically a week ago, it's been trying to form another leg up. Looking at the structure, you can see like how balanced it is. And this is just me trying to just say that some of them could have really. But you know the thing is, okay, look at LPT. Let's look at LPT for crying out loud. because sometimes you could see this chart, right? You could see the chart. Look at LPT chart. Look at our LPT chart. So you can see the charts. Some of these things you see the charts. We've been analyzing them from like around $3.8, right? $3.8 LPT has run real high, real high to somewhere around $27, and it's been retreating heavily since then. So most of these things, the majority of these things, of these calls, I've gave that are literally powerful, real major tokens, spot tokens, not just, we're not talking about shit coins now. We're not talking about just coins that are worth 80, because 80% of the calls I give are basically calls that are on this credible platforms. We're not talking about all that as well. So um you when you look at that, when you look at that, um that is basically basically it shows how most persons miss out opportunities. Most persons miss out opportunities. Most persons missed out opportunities. Why? Because they are not paying attention. Because they're like, oh, this coin has been going down and on. In fact, and sometimes I would say sometimes the coin is even waiting for you to sell off so you can move up. So you don't want to despise. This is not a season to despise, right? This is not a season to despise the opportunities and the information that have been given. You don't want to overlook it. You don't want to overlook it, because any could just start going up first and change your life incredibly. So I think I mentioned about this already, that in summer I might create time for one-on-one opportunity for just 10 persons only, and that it's definitely not going to be free, but it's going to be in summer, later in the summer, and that might come up, the opportunity might come up as well. But that depends on if there are people who really want that opportunity as well, for an exclusive one-on-one session with me, where they're going to have 2 days of my time to ask me anything they want. Any of my secrets I'm going to reveal to them as well. So let's look what is next for Bitcoin, right? This is the last part of the slide, because I wanted us to wrap up today's session. What is next for Bitcoin? And for us in the House of Wealth, and so basically, let me talk about the House of Wealth. For those of us who are in the House of Wealth, the free groups especially. So we're going to continue our periodic weekly live streams and our periodic exclusives. So for the weekly live streams, I'm going to try to create one day every week, right? One day in every week. So we're going to be consistent. So I may not have the time to be doing consistent back-to-back live streams again. Of course, we're in harvest time, we're in harvest season. The previous weeks and months and years is just me in sowing the seed into you guys. So it's a harvest season for me too. So I'm just harvesting. I'm just harvesting and harvesting. I have my portfolio is so big. It's so big that it even scares me the kind of money I make in this period. So so basically it's just an enjoyment period for me. But I'll create time to be coming once a week to do live stream publicly for you guys. So if you love that, make sure you're joining the live streams, and we'll also keep up with our weekly giveaways and all that, and promotions as well. And a lot of promotions and giveaway will be done in this season. That aside, the periodic exclusive. Now, the periodic exclusive is even what is going to be more important, because I might decide to have multiple sessions with those who are in the bull run group, right? But if you're not in the bull run group, you won't have that privilege. I might decide to hold a periodic exclusive with only those who have the ETF report. And if you don't have the ETF report, you're going to miss out on that. So this is why you need to make sure you join the bull run group today, get the ETF report today. If you want me to help you with a discount, reach out to me, get in touch with me on WhatsApp. I'm definitely going to help you and assist you getting in a discount, so you can plug into the bull run group now and start making money, and plug into the ETF report as well and start making money as well. I am that generous. So we're gonna be having a lot of this exclusive this period. So in fact, more of my live streams will be more exclusive, and then we're gonna have like at least minimum of one live stream publicly every week for us. But now let's go back to what is next for BTC. Do you know what has been happening in the space right now? BTC has been outperforming 80 to 90% of predictions. It's been crazy, right? Super crazy. BTC has just been doing its own thing, and now we've got Ethereum trying to do its own thing. So let's look a bit at the chart. Let's look a bit at the chart. Let's look at Bitcoin chart. So guys, what we're seeing Bitcoin touching $72,000. Whooping 72 whooping $1,000, right? And then so this is the one of the charts I use a lot to share with ours. I don't know how many of us could record when I talk on the session. The slide, this was the slide we used, right? This was the chart we used in one of the sessions, and I told you guys about one of my strategies, which is the shiftonomics, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the seventh is going to be the breakout. And I told you guys we had about three entries below 59K, and BTC bounced exactly when I talk about from 56,800 levels, and it has not come there. And I doubt if it will ever even come down like that again. We the bull run has already been activated, and that's what most people don't know. The bull run has already activated, and that's what most people don't know. And this is the time whereby everybody just has to be alert. People just have to be alert to make the most out of the period. Because if you're not allowed, you are definitely going to miss out. If you are not allowed, you're going to miss out. Look at this godlike candle on Ethereum. Crazy godlike candle. Crazy godlike candle. Crazy one, bro. So I think if you check here, so this was an entry and stop loss. I shared this to publicly, right, on this chart. And if you got in, you would definitely have made money. So I'm trying to look at all the charts I usually use for analysis. So I use this chart to have because I've been using this for the past 2 years. This Ethereum Bybit chart, and I've been 80 to 90% accurate in each of my Ethereum predictions. And this was it here too. This was crazy opportunity here, right? The retest and the buy has been crazy. So basically, what we are having is just a little pullback, which is going to be a retest, and we will definitely have a market continuation, both on Bitcoin, both on Ethereum. The market is just retesting a bit and then to continue. And then we're having some amazing altcoins like this guy that is retracing too, and to continue going higher. And then we have PIP. They have been creating an all-time high above all-time high and all-time high above all-time high. So basically, that's basically what we're looking at in the markets. The BTC is retracing a bit, Ethereum is retracing a bit to go longer, longer as it should be as well. So briefly, I'll go through questions now, and then for the next 2 minutes, and then we're going to be done for today. Destiny Bishop say, what do you have to say about FTT? Is it a good buy? I don't have any information about FTT, so I can't explicitly say if it's a good buy or not. So, but whatever is going on right now is speculations. People are speculating that some people are going to come up, they're going to relaunch FTX, and if they relaunch it, FTT is going to do well. So, if you're okay with chunking your money on speculation, then you have it with you as well. But I am too, should I say, I've become too old in this space to just jump into coins based on people's speculation. If I'm buying anything, it should be based on raw facts, hard facts that I get directly from sources I trust. So why is TROB the most manipulated coin? Why do you say the most manipulated coin? Number one. Number two, is there do you have any statistics to prove that it's most manipulated compared to others? You can't call that because that is like a false accusation. You don't have any data to back what you're saying. You can't back the statement you're saying because I mean there are coins that have you degened on Solana before? Have you done Solana degen before? Do you know what manipulation is? Have you done Solana degen? When you see coins pumping 1 million X and dumping this in split seconds, bro, you haven't seen manipulation yet. So I say I want to make millions of dollars. Good, good, good. I wish that for you as well. Someone said, will the market still drop or the bull will continue to bull? I mean, for Ethereum, there is no market that just goes straight without coming down. There was always what they call that's why it's called a trend. A trend, a bullish trend involves a higher high, higher lows, higher high, higher lows. A bearish trend involves lower lows, lower highs. While in a bull market, the bull market is already live, like I said. So what you should expect is higher highs, higher lows. So there will definitely, the market is retracing. So we'll not see the market is dropping, it's retracing. That's the best word to use. Dropping is an overstatement. Retracement happens. If you want to call it drop, it's still fine. It happens, and then the market will continue as well. So I say, good evening, boss. What's happening to Digicast? Is there anything happening to it? Is there a problem with them? I don't see anything happening to it. So why are you asking what's happening to them? Up until now, they have not launched yet. I think they sent an information. So if you're following them on Twitter, you will see where they posted. They posted an information why they haven't launched yet. So if you follow on their Twitter, they already posted it weeks ago why they haven't launched yet. I mean, there's still so many people trying to get so many things as well. So make sure you're keeping in touch with them. They as the class has not been listed, but pay attention to class. I don't know. They don't want to pay attention to class. Uh, Someone said, "Have you picked winners for the Bopa Whitelist giveaway?" Yeah, I've picked winners long time ago now. Don't you? You don't follow my Twitter. If you follow my Twitter, you'd have seen information I posted there as well. Posted there as well. Someone said, "RSIC Genesis Ruins. Is it good to buy? It's been stagnant." RXIC Genesis Runes. So how do I open that now? Okay, let me check from here. I've already extended the time for answering questions, so I'll just take one more and then we're done for today. Someone says, what do you say about Ton show you posted earlier? I don't know what you want me to say about it. Ton is fine. I think they started their pre-sale today, right? They started their pre-sale today. I, I honestly don't. There's sometimes when we ask questions, I don't even know how to answer. I honestly don't know. Someone said RSIC did 50% today. Okay. So RSIC did 50% today. Mm-hmm. It already did 50% today now, right? So one has to be checking all these things at times. What do you want me to talk about it? I don't know what you want me. You know when somebody say, what's the time say, please? What do you want me to talk about it? What do you want me to talk exactly about it? I mean, I don't know what to say about it. The project is there. The project is live. What do you want me to? It's going on. I mean, I'm making ton from it. People are making ton from it. What more do you want me to talk about here? What is there to it? Help me understand you better, please, so I can know what to answer you. RSIC for the ones, the person who is asking, it's still, if you want to buy a little bit, it's not a bad idea as well. It's not a bad idea for the person who is asking. It's not a bad idea for the person who is asking. I would definitely love to join your private class for tutoring. What is the way, boss? You can reach out to my number. So Shola, please type my number so I can put it up on the screen, because the number should be on the description. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Twitter, the number should be in the description. I think so. But if you can't see it in the description, so please Shola, put my number and I'll pin it up so people can actually see. Destiny Bishop is asking me the same question I have answered. This is why you should be consistent in the session so you don't ask the same thing I've already answered earlier. So people are asking, what is the possible return level at which we expect a bound on BTC boss? Okay. Let me go back to the charts for Bitcoin, right? Okay. Let me share the screen for Bitcoin. Okay. So if you see here,
basically what will happen here is a proper what's it called? We've had a proper breakout, right? So there's a proper breakout that's happened here. And also, if you look at this breakout that happened here, I don't know how to make this smaller, but let me see if I can make this smaller. Okay, let me make it bigger. Sorry, bigger now. It's bigger. It's bigger. Okay, so this is my number. For those who want to join the Bull Run group, you want to get the ETF report, reach out to me on WhatsApp. This number you can directly reach out to me on WhatsApp, and you get the details so you can pay and plug in and be a part of. For those who want to be. So let us go back to the chart. But this is the number on the screen. Uh, so let's go back to the chart. So first of all, if you look at this, you see a flag pattern, right? From on a bigger time frame. Look at this. I don't know how to if I could draw with this thing. So there's no way to draw. But if you look here, this is a flag pattern, right? And we just had a run from the bottom of the flag. So we could say, but let me do this so you could see it clearly. Let me adjust it for the sake of more clarity. We could say that this was the bottom of the flag, right? And price had broken upside. And we know when we look at the flag pattern, you measure how high BTC is meant to run. So let's say we've got what am I looking for now? I'm looking for why can't I see this too again? Okay, there's the price range, right? So we look from here to here, we've got like 20%. So BTC breaking out, it should actually have a proper breakout to 20% upward, right? And 20% upward, we're talking about BTC touching like 80K, right? So we should get like an 80K BTC, if I'm not mistaken. That should be like the level we should get BTC before a major proper retracement. But however, the retracement we're having is not going to be much of a very massive one. Let me just expound this. So I know there's some patterns that are trying to show that BTC is going to go way below 50. No, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. What we are seeing here is just a retest, right? A retest into the zones, and then BTC should start continue buying up from here as well. Now, if it happens that BTC decides to close below this, if it happens, which is a 30% chance. So 70 to 80% is not going to happen. But 30%, if you decide to close below this, you should also know that we call this a false move pattern or a feed move pattern where a chart or a particular asset can decide to come below this, come here, and then continue going higher. Continue going higher. So when you look here, look at these levels. Let me change this. Let me put this here. And then let me remove some things from the screen so I can make it as clearer as possible. Okay. So let me do this, right? So in between these blue zones, right? This is our zone. This is the zone. This is between here and here. Let me make this one silent. So in between 6,300 and 72K is the zone of activities. The first support stop loss is here. If somebody wants to buy from this demand level way higher, if you start seeing rejections bounce from here, we're definitely sure that it's going to go higher. But if you decide to fall down below here, which is very possible for that to happen, it is very possible for that to happen. And if that is definitely going to happen, then we're looking at it coming below here, right? And then moving. So 64 coming to like touching like 64K, 63K levels, and then going higher. So one will want to trade this with a double mind bias for dual possible entries. do our possible entries. If the first doesn't play, then the second most likely should play out. Okay, guys, we're done for today, and I've answered the best questions I can. If there's any other question I have not been able to answer, it might just be one or two that might have escaped um, my mind as well. But that aside, it's good to see you guys on the session today. Good to have you guys on the session today. So um there's no time to do a giveaway, but we're gonna do a giveaway. So we're gonna do a giveaway this week. It might not be me coming on live to share about the giveaway. I'm going to post it. So I'll post about the giveaway, right? And we're gonna give out maybe I'm thinking of maybe giving out 50K or so. So we'll post about the giveaway, and then probably maybe something simple, maybe engage or like something, anything, and then we'll pick winners from there. So this is what you're gonna do is, um 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 I think we're gonna announce that. We're gonna announce it. I'm gonna talk to my team. I'm gonna announce it. I don't want to waste any more time here. We're gonna be a 50K giveaway. I think we're gonna spread it to like 3 persons, or we might do it a bit more and give to like 4 persons or 5 persons. So let's see how it goes. But there'll be a giveaway this week, courtesy of this session. But I don't want to just pick anybody randomly now. We are way higher than we used to be right now, and I'm confused where to start from. Bye for now, everybody. See, like we always say, if the students be ready, the Shifu will appear. And when the Shifu appears, the students always prevail. Why? Because if the opportunity be here, the Shifu will definitely give the call. See you when I see you again, guys.